really understood what the daughter was saying or where she was going with all of this. But I mean, I felt all of the emotions, and yeah, to have your mother there, 24/7, and then have her just care about a guy, that is traumatic to go through at a young age. And when she says, like, man, like, I know she can do it because she did it before, I don't know. That to me was really, this was a heartfelt scene, you guys. This was a heartfelt scene. So I liked it. I don't know if Brittany really felt the emotions the way that I mean, she's crying and there's tears, and I get it. I actually, by the way, like Brittany now. Let me just be very clear. I really like every single person on this cast. Brittany, I should apologize to you. I was too hard on you. I love that like Brittany's like, I'm even or Edge, whoever it is like, I'm even coming around with Broadway. Like they're all really getting along. I love it. Sorry I was too hard on you, Brittany, but I'm all about you. You're fine. But I didn't feel that this was real emotion where she's crying and she's like, well, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. I don't know. I mean, you're still ready to drop everything if Jared comes along, right? So I don't really know. By the way, just like Gretchen Rossi, Brittany getting this is not what a friend of should have. You're not supposed to have alone scenes. So good for Brittany. I'm all for it, but love it. It's just you don't really learn about, a friend of is in the group and there they are. You don't really get these alone scenes with the friend of. So I really like that. And I really thought that that was a good scene. Then we have Meredith and Heather, and here Heather is again, the voice of reason. Meredith says she's had a very rough 24 hours, and it's like, oh, what happened, sweetie? She chipped her tooth. Okay, like not for nothing. I have a thing where like, oh, if I chipped a tooth, I would run and fix it too. So it's kind of like I get it. Didn't really see the chip, Meredith. But anyway, then she's like stubbing her toe. Heather, you are comedic relief. I love you. You're doing great this episode. They're all going on the trip. And then, well, also before we get there, this scene, Meredith is clearly I like this scene for a lot of different reasons. Heather is like, look, Meredith, there's no question about it. Lisa looked into your background. She's was digging on the family and this and that. Let's just be honest. We've known this woman for 6 years and she did it. Lisa Barlow, don't you head into Teresa Giudice territory. She's heading into this Teresa Giudice territory. Tisk, tisk, tisk. But okay, so Heather's like, she definitely did it. I do think Lisa definitely did it. I love that Meredith is like, listen, I haven't exactly had great times with Angie, and Lisa has been there for me, and I'm getting along with Lisa. So I'm sure Barlow was home watching this screener and is like, yes, you stick up for me, Meredith. But Meredith's like, I'm not gonna turn on Lisa, until I know for sure I'm not turning on her. I love it, right? Is that what friends should do? But Heather's like, okay, well, she did it, you know that. So I love me a Lisa Meredith friendship. I mean, did these two get along? Did these two get together off air though before this season started and said, "I won't turn on you all season. I won't turn on you." Look, I do think Meredith's actually a very loyal friend. So there you go. Very good. And what else could we say about that scene? It's a very good scene. Meredith ain't buying it. So, but do I think Lisa did it personally? I do. Anyway, that's how it is in Salt Lake, as Heather puts it. We all get along, we all fight, we move on. Now they're doing their preferences sheets. They're ready to go see Captain Jason. I love that, like, Whitney is so excited about her preference sheet. Mary is just where Whitney's like, the most bougie person in this whole group isn't even doing the preference sheet, which makes her even more bougie. I love it. I love that Angie, I mean, Mary to pick up a pen is like, I don't know if Mary's diagnosed with ADD, but it's like she might as well have it, right? She's sitting there, she can't read this thing and go through this. And so Angie's like, let's go through this together. Now you want pure luxury, okay? She's like, well, I want Egyptian cotton. I want 2023 Dom Perignon. Let me mention that again. I want 2023 Dom Perignon. I want blueberries. I think someone says, do you want organic blueberries? Yeah. Coffee or tea? I'd like tea. Come on, Mary, ask for it all. What would I want? I would need just an endless amount of Pellegrino. I love a sparkling water, and I would need fresh limes and fresh lemons for the water. And God, is that all I want? I would need Jelly Bellies. I love Jelly Bellies, all the different kinds. I would want caviar, and I would want lobster. Caviar and lobster. That would make me happy. Um, and coffee. So there we go. Also, we learn based on the preference sheet that the stuff is coming out with Bronwyn. We all read that before. The identity theft and the felony pass and the grand theft. And she's like, look, there's two separate things. She keeps saying it. There's stuff from college, and that was 10 years ago, and it was dismissed, and it's sealed, and legally I can't talk about it. Well, ain't that convenient, Bronwyn? But then there's some recent stuff they're saying that I did and I didn't do it. And the husband's like, I don't know why you're going away. Um, Again, this is an awkward scene where Bronwyn is there. Her name is in the headlines: fraud, identity theft, felony pass, grand theft. And she's sitting there apologizing to Todd, like, and I get it, yes, like with his business and finance and all that. It's just this was another cringy scene to me. I can't help it, where she's like, I understand these headlines that I'm creating are very damaging for the family. Well, he's your husband and he should stand by you, and whatever's happening in business, keep that separate. It is harder in finance, I get it, but uh still, this was like a weird scene to me where instead of we're in this together and look at these horrible headlines about you, which is our family, for better or for worse, or sickness or health. Guys, I know how a relationship works just because I'm not in one. I mean, come on now. But this guy is he might as well do the Eddie Judge. It's like you don't want to film. Producers, give her a pass. Don't make him film because he obviously hates it. But this was a really awkward, cringy scene to me too, where I mean, aren't you in it together? Why are you apologizing for these headlines? Of course, Bronwyn lets us know. Well, I don't know how this got out there, but I think it's the shady, shady bloggers, but she thinks it's our good friend Lisa Barlow. So good episode. I liked it. Nothing really happened. They're gonna go on the trip next week. Okay, let's have a crossover with Down Under, and I think the whole thing is coming for Lisa. You know, the rumor is Lisa and Meredith have a tough season. Where is Meredith's tough season? I don't really see it yet. I guess it's coming, but Barlow is really having a tough season. This is how you do it. It's good. They fight, they love, they make up, conflict resolution. I think now that the formula is understood, this is how you do it. Hopefully, the Real Housewives of Rhode Island are going to be just as good. Hopefully, you ladies have learned what is working and what isn't working. I mean, we are in season six. And just to put it in perspective before we go, by season six, we already had the big Roni shakeup where we got rid of, Jill, and Bethany was out and Alex was out, and we brought in like Aviva and Heather Thompson. And, we were already in these other franchises making major, major, major changes by season six. Season six, we had Amber, my friend Amber Marchese. We love Amber. Here at this podcast, we do. Uh, but by season six, that was Amber and the twins. We were already doing major cast changes. And the fact that, like, we have all the OGs except for the one that's in fucking jail because she's a fucking felon. We have all the others, and Angie is not going anywhere. She is so good at the job. Bronwyn is good at the job. Like, they are killing it. They've had, minor cast changes, but not many. So I think this is going to be like we're 10 years. I don't see anyone leaving really, which is really my point is to have this many original members and still be interesting and like buck the formula of these changes. Bravo. It's like Summer House. It's a little show that just wasn't doing well, and then it became a thing, and then it has most of its originals. Anyway, love you all. I really was lost in the weeds there on a lot of things. Hopefully, you're having a good Saturday. Happy Patreon. Hopefully, you're going to do something fun today. I'm in New York City, which makes me happy. It always makes me happy when I'm home in New York. I guess I shouldn't call it my home, but it kind of is. And hopefully, you're going to have a drink today and you're going to do something fun and just put the work aside. We have a good episode. Tomorrow we'll do a quick hit. We have some good stuff for tomorrow, and we have a fun week ahead. Oh, our live show. Don't forget, really, 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 really. There are tickets still left. How many days and weeks till our live show is we got one, two, three weeks basically until our live show. So please buy a ticket before it sells out. Once it sells out, I have a slave driver I work with. Her name is Sarah and her last name is Frazier. She don't let me sell no more tickets. If it were up to me, let's be very honest, I would sell tickets up to 3 minutes before we went on the fucking live thing. Okay. You want to give me $1, I'll take it. But Sarah really does cut it off, especially now that she's pregnant. So, because everybody gets a question. The more people, the more hours we're going to be there. Granted, once you ask your question, you can peace out if you want. Most people stay. So buy a ticket. If you can't find the link, it is in our bios, but slip into my DMs and I will send you the link. It is a digital live, but it is us. We are there. It is not pre-recorded like this. You can ask us anything. And it's live. Sometimes Sarah runs off because you know, she needs a minute to herself. But we're there. I ain't going anywhere until every question is answered. It's a really fun night, more fun than it sounds. Buy a ticket, slip into the DMs. Have a great Saturday. Love you.